Hey boys and girls, Hades here. Just want to post a quick video because it's been a little bit. So today we're going to take a look at some runes. I'm going to mainly look at runes I think everyone can get, even if you're FTP, right? FTP, free to play. You can get these runes, so they're going to be non-royals, right? Those are a lot easier to get. You always start yellows, evolve up to reds. Don't waste red coins on anything but royals. All right, so let's take a look at some of the ones I think are pretty prime to get runes on for your non-royals. So Halysa, she's really good to have. Her runes, they work with monarchs, and we're going to be putting monarchs in most of our teams, right? Even PvE, you want monarchs in some of those rift levels, but mainly PvP, you go monarchs. So starting yellow, when deploying 2 monarch synergy mates, they get 200% HP increase. And then the next level is 3 monarchs, and all the monarchs then get a 300% increase. And then you want to get to reds eventually here. Same rule before, 3 monarchs, and then a 500% max HP increase. That max HP can be really big. I mean, I try to put Halysa with, let's say, Afro, maybe Merlin. You can have like a Doom Afro team, or you could take it even, Astrid, Dullahan, Afro, and Halysa in there. Maybe you put Gaia in there for the reduced speed, but those would be examples of how to use Halysa's runes. Now, the next one I like going for is another Doom. Obviously Dooms, they're typically going to be the best you have in PvP, followed by Mist. But let's look at Doris. Doris runes are really nice. So let's open that up. When you start at yellow, 50% increase reflect damage, and then a 33% chance for dealing additional reflect damage when the enemy takes action. So that's pretty nice, but obviously you want to try to take the RNG out, so start upgrading it as you can, to the 2/2 and eventually to the full reds, which is 100% reflect increase, and then 100% chance of dealing additional reflect damage when an enemy takes an action. So that means you're doing reflect damage every time the enemy takes an action, which is very nice. Helps keep the shields down, helps them from getting their holy shields back, and then obviously just the damage in general. So Doris is probably the second one I would take with executives there. Third one for PvP that I like a lot, and you can even use this in PvE. I mean, Emily with runes, even on my weaker alt accounts, they pretty much walk Nightmare either all the way through or to like level 82, 84, something like that. Now, Emily's runes, they're really nice. They start off really nice at yellow. It adds 5 stacks of corrode at the start of battle. So with Bone Corruption from the season Hope Tree for Mystifiers, that's adding initial immediate damage, right? So sometimes you're going to wipe out a team if they're soft. If they don't have the dodge runes, they don't have enough deviants, you might just outright kill a whole team in that initial round. Or, you might get a couple nice heroes to get. Regardless, if they don't have a way to purify, you'll likely kill them in round 2, right? But they do purify, you're still dealing heavy damage and ripping away a lot of holy shields. Let's say if they use, banner early off, or if they had dodge runes on their heroes, or a lot of deviants, it's very helpful for that. Teams you could put her in, it's really any mist heavy team, right? Gaia is a great choice to put with Emily because she's going to up, the damage boost as there's more corrode stacks on the enemy team. Really, after that, you could put in Dooms, you could put in more Mists, Mist Monarchs are always good. You could put Mulan in. It's really however you want to look at it. Some of the other heroes to look at in those 3 I mentioned for PvP, you do want to get yellows on Atropos, primarily for the skill increases, right? I'd start with yellows, evolve up, maybe to 2/2, maybe to reds, other priorities I think before she gets her reds. But you go damage on Atropos, and then what you're looking for, the skill increases, right? Like Baptism of the Dawn, her alt getting increased by 27%, 29%, another 27%, another 27%. That's going to make her very, very useful in PvP, right? Everyone's ults are going to be doing a lot more that round. Also very useful for Rift, right? A lot of times the RNG in Rift can get taken down, right? You can reduce how RNG it is, that level, by how optimized your runes are. All right, so that's just a quick, 4 heroes I like to focus on early on to get executives for, exclusives for. So I will do another one on Royals here in a bit, but hopefully that helps you all. Y'all take care. Hades out.